We got Heat Celtics game 5, and I have two player props that you are not going to want to miss. The Celtics were nice enough to continue the series, winning game 4, giving us more NBA player prop bets to make. It would have been like a 10-day break between the conference finals and the finals if the Celtics had lost. So we live to bet one more game in these conference finals. To do a recap, last game I went 2-0. I had Max Strus under 0.5 turnovers. I had Kevin Love under 11.5 points, rebounds, assists, both cashed, which means that I'm on a 3-0 run because the game before that, the Nuggets Lakers game 4, I had to play that cashed, which means we're on a 3-game hit streak, 3-bet hit streak. Let's keep it alive for this one. I got 2 bets, as I mentioned, and let's get into it. Play number 1. We are locking in Jalen Brown under 22.5 points. That is at plus 100 odds at bet365. Now, I am admittedly a little bit concerned that I'm being too reactionary with how bad Jalen Brown has played so far in this series. I generally try to zag in situations such as this, but with that said, I also don't think the books have adequately adjusted up to how much Jalen Brown has struggled, right? His point total is set at 22.5. That's a number that he hasn't hit in any game so far this series. He hit 22. He didn't hit it. He had 22 points in game 1. Since then, the most points he scored in the next 3 games is 17. Here are his last 3 games so far since game 1. 16 points, 12 points, 17 points. That's really bad. And the sports books, they're not going to get caught with their pants down and price Jalen Brown so far down to really entice people to take the over. So I'm going to take the cheese. I think that Jalen Brown's struggles are going to continue, even in a game in which the Celtics won and looked fine. Jalen Brown had 17 points. It was Jason Tatum that did the majority of the work, scoring 34, 35 points. And what's completely failed Jalen Brown is his jump shot. So he can't make a 3 to save his life. That's what the problem is. So in game 7 against the Sixers, he went 3 of 6 from deep, right? 50% on 6 shots. That's pretty good. Here is how he has gone since in the 4 games in the Heat series. 1 of 6, 1 of 7, 0 of 7, 1 of 5. That's a combined 2 of 25 in his last 4 games. I ran the numbers. I checked the math. That's bad. Now, sure, maybe he breaks out of his slump in game 5. They're back at home after keeping the season alive and winning game 4. Nobody would be surprised if Jalen Brown has one of his really good games, goes 5 of 7 from deep, scores 30 plus points. But I think that there is legitimate issues with Jalen Brown and his hand injury. I also just think that the Heat are playing really good defense on him. Sometimes that is what it comes down to, how good the defense is. So I'm going to bet that Jalen Brown's struggles continue. Take him to go under 22.5 points, plus 100 odds at bet365. Next up, we have another play. We are taking Caleb Martin to go over 1.5 made 3-pointers. That is priced at minus 142 odds at Caesars. Now, right off the bat, yes, I don't love betting something at minus 142, but there is a huge Twitter argument about can there still be value on odds that are kind of steep, such as this? And the answer is yes, you can still find value with odds such as this. And Caleb Martin specifically, he's been huge for the Heat pretty much all playoffs, but really specifically against the Celtics in this Celtics series as well. So his minutes have gone up every single game so far in this series, and even dating back to the Knicks series. So the last game against the Knicks, he played 24.4 minutes. Game 1 against the Celtics, that jumped up by 5 minutes, and he played 29.8 minutes in Game 1. Then he played 32 minutes in Game 2. Then he played just under 35 minutes in Game 3. And then he played just over 35 minutes in Game 4. So his past 5 games, his minutes have increased every single game. And due to that, his play, he has rewarded the Heat with stellar play due to his minutes increase. Obviously, those go hand in hand. He's playing better, so they're playing him more. But he has rewarded the Heat with stellar play with the minutes increase. He's been huge on the defensive end with those big wings and those slashing guards that the Celtics have. He's also provided adequate spacing on the offensive end as well. And now this is a number, the 2+ 3-pointers. He's hit it in every single game so far this series. So again, this is not a situation where I'm betting against the trends. In this situation, I'm betting on trends. But like I said, he's hit it in every single game so far this series, and he's also hit it, if you go back to the Knicks series, 6 of his last 7 games. But against the Celtics specifically, game 1, he had 3. Game 2, he had 3. Game 3, he had 4. And then game 4, he had 2 3-pointers. So 2+ in every single game. With that, the volume, his attempts are up as well. He attempted 7 3-pointers in each of games 1 through 3. That went down a little bit to 5 in game 4, but he still hit 2 of them. So I can never tell you if a player is going to be hot or not, but when we're betting on someone to make 2 or more 3-pointers, I can at least guarantee you that he is going to get the volume up. I'd be shocked if he shot fewer than 5 3-pointers in this game. My guess is that'll be up closer to 7. So Caleb Martin over 1.5 made 3-pointers. Great play. Absolutely love it. Rounding out my 2 picks for this game. So if you're tailing, comment and let me know. We've been on a hot streak, so hopefully you've been able to take advantage of that. Other than that, remember to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit me up at my Twitter handle you see on the screen here at JediModi. Thanks for watching and have a good one.